Hey, good morning. It is your guy, Mark my words. Out here once again, man. Getting to it. Hope you're having a good morning. Now, we rarely talk about religion or negativity on this specific platform, right? And I just believe negativity and positivity, I think it's very hard for both things to exist, okay? So wherever there's positive energy, positive self-talk, positive thoughts, positive movements, it's hard for negativity to exist. That's how I feel. And the same for negativity. But today I just thought might want to bring to you guys a couple things that's on my mind about negative forces and the enemy and how it will try to keep you from your progress, right? So when we talk about wellness, that has everything to do with the things in your life that make you feel good, And we're not talking about material things, guys. We're talking about, sunlight, fresh water, being around good people, listening to good sounds or good music, things like that, okay? So as far as your wellness is concerned, it has a lot to do with you being productive in life. Okay, whatever it is that you might be doing. So in your career, with your family, with your home, whatever it is that you do, we strive to be productive and excellent, right? And so there will be negative forces that try to get in your way. Those negative forces that try to get in your way, bro, will sometimes come in the form of pleasant things, okay? Now let me explain that to you. We were designed to think that all negativity has flashing lights around it in a certain color and that it screams negativity. Now, we still might get involved with it, but we are led to believe that we will know that it's sent to get in our way as soon as it appears. But what I've seen in my own life is that the enemy is very, very intelligent, and the forces are very, very intelligent. They know what you like. So when it comes to wellness, the enemy, the negative forces, hey, they come in the form of a relative. Man, many times a friend, work obligations, tasty food, events, trips. Looks like fun. Looks like you would enjoy all those things. But they're placed there to get in your way. And at the time, we don't realize it because it comes in a nice shiny package, man. It comes with a nice bow on it. And you thinking this is going to be good for me. Now think about this. Think about having a 12-year-old kid. And your kid's doing pretty well in school. And it's Christmas time. And when they go back to school, they're striving to get better grades than what they got the semester before. But you, not trying to get in their way, but just trying to make them happy, you might get them a new game system for Christmas. Well, we know that when a kid gets entrenched in video games, normally the studies suffer. And not only did you not do it on purpose, but your child didn't do it on purpose. They don't necessarily want to. I don't know any kid that wants bad grades. But when their mind is fixated on that game, then they start playing the game with other people online who are also fixated on the game. They end up spending more time on the game and less time on their studies, okay? So the same thing happens to us as adults. And we just have to be mindful of what can impact our wellness, bro. What can get in the way of the things that make us happy. So me, I get up every day, I come out, I take a walk every single day, 7 days a week. So every time somebody tries to schedule an appointment with me, a training session, a call, I have to think about my morning walk. And I don't schedule anything at the same time as my morning walk. So if my morning walk is 5 o'clock or if it's 6 o'clock, I'm not available for a session. And guys, there are people that pay me good money to have one-on-one sessions. But this walk has a lot to do with my wellness. You understand? My stress levels. I'm affected by it if I don't get a chance to do it, which is rare because I make it a priority. But if I allow things to get in the way, even if they're positive, even if it would help me and someone else, because when you're in a business like this, if you don't want to help people, you won't last too long. So I hate to turn down a potential client or have to reschedule something. But this walk has a lot to do with my wellness. So when you agree to things, when you agree to an outing, an appointment, a new endeavor, whatever that might be, you have to ask yourself if it's going to impact my wellness or not. Am I going to have to put something to the side that makes me feel good on a daily basis? And again, guys, we're not talking about having a couple drinks. We're not talking about smoking. We're not talking about things like that. We're talking about the simple things in life that we do that positively impact our wellness. You understand? So that coworker that you enjoy spending time with, man, and they want to start going out to lunch every day, and that's normally the time that you take a 15-minute walk, a 30-minute walk. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but you're getting in 5,000 steps at lunchtime, bro. And you may not realize how much better you feel about yourself because you do that every day, but it's monumental, fam. Monumental. So we have to be on the lookout for things that will get in the way of our wellness. They may look very positive on the outside. The person may have positive intentions, good intentions, but if it's going to impact things that make you feel good about yourself, you got to stay away from them. It is what it is. And guess what? It doesn't really stop. It doesn't stop. We have to be aware that those things will exist from now to the end of time. So let's build the habit of making that assessment every time something comes up. It's just that simple. It's your boy, Mark my words.